G'day, today we're going to have a look at level 11 in the Myths and Rails DLC of Train Valley 2. This one's called Mammoth Sanctuary. To get 5 stars, we need to do it in 13 minutes, avoid train crashes, and build only 4 bridges. Now, I don't think that there's much trouble with the 4 bridges. Literally, there's only really 4 spaces logically you'd want to put bridges. The avoid train crashes, I reckon, is the thing that's really causing me struggles here. There's too many balls in the air, I think, for the speed that you've got to go for 13 minutes. I'm missing things and letting guys go off the rails. So let's try and structure here. So what we've got is we've got A, B, and eventually C and D that we've just got to move 25 trains between. They've then got workers down here that want dynamite, oil, and gold, and then over here they want oil and gold. So what we want first is this guy able to be connected to that. We want to bring this guy down. He is connected to this, and then can work his way down here. So want that option available. We want A direct to B. We'll then connect these two. These two. Let's go down one more so it's just a bit more of a clean connection. Alright, now let's get started. So let's send that guy, and what we'll do is we'll just bring in 2 of these. We'll take the A going to B, and then we'll take another one because it'll be B. And then we should get another one as well. Got C now in here. Yep, that's right. I've done this enough times that I now know the pattern of what carriages I'm going to get where. And it's just simple mistakes that are sinking me on this. Okay. They're across, so let's do that. Cool, another B1. That makes him easy to do. Let's keep getting guys over here. Let's start to move some guys down to this one. So we only really need 8 dynamite in total in this one. So we've got to keep that in mind as we move along. Get this guy out of here. Let's just add a few more. The sooner we can get rid of those 25, the better as well. We can stay on top of things. Cool. Every time we can get something that's going the same direction that everything else we're doing is flowing, take it. Okay, because you can see the amount of money that we've already got. That's a real worthwhile thing to do really early. We'll now send these 2 guys over here to end up in there. Let's hit plus a few more times to see if we can get anything easy. Yep. Let's send these guys up. There. It's not as easy. So let's take this guy out. Follow them up. Now what we want to do is we want to, because with these you only need 1 piece of dynamite, we want to try and make some really tiny little trains. There's 1 little train. Another one. Another one. Okay, so we're going to want to move this guy, I would say. Pause those 2 guys for a second. I'm going to remove that tile there because he then will stay permanently with that little etch out on him, even though he's never going to have anything connected to him. So just to avoid accidentally setting that and causing crashes, we'll get rid of him. And now do our setup up here. So what we're going to do is have a straight line up to that guy. We will have bridge in here. Run this down this section. And this guy will connect on there. And have a bridge here. Nice straight line across for him. And then what we want to do is send these 2 guys up. Just got to keep an eye on this D as well to make sure he stays further back than these guys. First guy we want to go here. Second guy we want to go over there. I reckon we can probably start upgrading our trains. That'll be our next focus here. That guy can go off to D. Okay, now here we've got 5. Great, let's grab that. Let's send them over here. Because our letters are full, we'll just start moving more of those guys too. We'll get this D sort of on his way as well. Just got to be careful. I don't like having both 5s and 6s or 2 different lengths at any time, because it always will mean that you forget that you've sent like a 2 after a 3, and they just collide with each other. Okay, so let's send these guys up. Now this is a group of 6 guys, and we want to follow them up with another group of 6 guys. So we will use this train as our next one. What we'll do is buy that. Run that down there. That means we've got to be aware that we currently have the only 2 available trains are both level 5 ones. Let's just do this to use one of them around where no one else is. Use this 5 guy just to go fill that up. Okay. And we'll use this 6-seater to send some guys up to the oil. We'll send these 6 guys to go join them up. Then we will upgrade those 2 remaining trains, and we will send 12 coal up here. We do have some building we still need to do. Got to keep our eyes on that. So got to be aware that once that hits out, it's gonna one of these guys is gonna have to go. So we want it to be that C. Let's send him after that. Just make sure we correct the track for those guys going. Send these guys after train. Send this down here. Those guys will send this one. So this guy is heading up there. And we'll send another train load of guys coming after him. We've got 12 guys there, 12 here, 12 here. You can see these dudes are almost done with their work. So we'll send them in here as well. We'll send this guy on his way. We don't need any more than that. I think that's the maximum coal that we require, because we only need 10 gold over here. I might have said 15 before, but 10 there, 12 there. We've already got 12 coal up there. We only need 10 more, so we don't need to send any more guys down there. Which is good, because I think one thing that you do need a lot of in this is workers. So we don't want to just sort of be sending guys just for the sake of sending them. We want to make sure our workers are all being used. So we're going to send this guy up. We're going to send this guy up as well. We just want to keep an eye on them because we have sent them at a pace there that they could possibly collide. He's going to go to the right spot. We'll pause him momentarily. That should be enough to get him going without collision. They're going to go up there. We'll send this guy to get him down here. Now, with all this money that we have, before we buy any more trains, we're just going to connect this to here and this down here. That's our 4 bridges. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was it the 4th one? No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 4. So that's all set. Let's make sure this guy's going to the right place. And then what we need... we need 10 more guys... 10 more guys to go in there. So let's send a lot of guys from here. Send these guys down that way so we can send them home. What I'm going to do, I'm going to create a little off-ramp here just to make things extra confusing for me. so that I can send these guys while I am still sending these guys over here without them possibly colliding. Oh, just his off ramp. Send that guy as well. Turn him, stop that. So we'll just make sure those guys are all turning correctly. They are, good. Do we not have any available trains? Let's buy another one and we'll send C up. Okay, so these guys are going in here. Yep, that's correct. These guys, D is heading straight and then we'll turn up there. What we need as well is another full load of workers to head up to top. See here that we've got our timer on that, so we're now going to wait till we get more guys are allowed through. Luckily, it's not too long that wait. Okay, so this guy is heading straight up. Let's pause him because we've sent him the wrong way. Turn that, we'll turn that. So it means that we can't send this 6 yet, but what we're going to do is we're just going to move it over here so that it's ready to move through when that does open up. And what we will do, send this guy. And this guy. So that'll give us a bit more of slack with our trains. Actually, we'll send that guy too at this point. Pause him. Straighten that. We might have to just scooch these guys forward a little bit. Oh, he's gone in the wrong one. Luckily, wrong destination isn't a fault in this one. So we can send him straight. We can send that guy after him as well. Oh, that does turn him around. Pause him there. Turn him around and pause him. Cool, there we go. Alright, so that guy can go in. These two can follow in and go in this one. What we also want to do is get these 12 guys on their way. They're probably more important than these Cs. Let's stop them. Actually, I'm just going to have to let him... Have I got him already turning? Oh, man. It's the danger of trying to set up things in a... Reuse the same tracks for... He's just going to keep going back and forth the same wrong way. Okay, so this 12 is heading in there. Let's turn him around. The problem is we can't let... Actually, no, now he's gone the wrong way. I tell you, every single time I play this level, I just, it reaches a certain point where I just lose the plot, and I constantly keep sending guys the wrong way and having them just sort of miss the points that they actually need to arrive at. But apart from this, we're doing okay. Apart from the massive disasters of what's happening, we're okay. They're out of the way, at least. That's the important thing. So, those two guys are in. These two guys are coming in. And then we're going to send gold in after them. Like I said, this only needs 10. So they're set once they set in. Got 5 minutes still, so we're doing alright there. Next thing we're going to do is send this guy. To keep the things open. We have got all 25 of our trains present and accounted for. So we're not going to get any more of those coming. We can send these guys along. That's open, so we can flip this guy around. We can flip this guy around. send that. So that's 15 oil. Important thing to remember too, because I've also made that mistake where I've not sent the oil first. I've tried to send gold and been like, oh wait, I'm focusing on too much here that I'm not even paying attention to that there's an order of operation here. So once that's in, it's down to the 10 gold being made in this one D train and that one C train. I don't want to rush things. Get these two guys out of the way. There would definitely be something else to say we don't want to rush things and then collide two trains straight into each other because I'm being impatient. Okay, so that guy should head all the way down to C. This is our full 10 we require, so we can send these guys down on their way as well. I need to flip that up so they go in there. There we go, 5 stars. Alright, as usual, a pretty good real-time speed. Fun's not too bad. Game time, a lot higher than probably what I normally score. There we go. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. But until next time, catch you later. See ya.